Hey guys, I hope you have an awesome weekend. Got a lot to go through. We hit a lot of our technical targets over the weekend, which is awesome. But Bitcoin has a huge countdown right now. We basically got to get to a certain price by a certain time, and if we don't, then basically it could be chaos. We could see Bitcoin coming down to like around 14K area. Um, However, if we break above the certain level of resistance, then we're gonna be set. We're gonna be I would officially call it a recovery for Bitcoin. Like, we don't have to worry about the insane low levels again. But tomorrow, there's also the rate hike that's never going to happen. They're probably going to increase it by about 75 basis points at least. And then we'll probably see a huge drop in the S&P 500. It may already be priced in from the news, but we'll find out. Basically, we'll just see how the market reacts to tomorrow's news. I just recommend not trading tomorrow altogether, honestly. But basically, we already know there's going to be a rate hike, so you could technically expect a bearish event. However, we knew that there was going to be a rate hike after the CPI data came out. So this might already be priced in, basically, in the market. So just prepare for that. We might not actually see the same level of volatility that we normally would during this the rate hikes. But I still wouldn't recommend trading because technical analysis barely works during those types of, during those days. You basically everyone just buys during certain words or sells during certain words said by Powell. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys the profits from the community. I'll rush through it really quick here for you guys, and then we'll dive into the charts and find ways we can make some more profits. So Ari, we made 31%, 10x leverage with Luna. 5-1 first take profit on the trend hunter strategy by investor share. 62% gain shorting Bitcoin with 10x leverage. Awesome job, man. Great, good catch. Ari again, 56% gain shorting Atom with 10x leverage. Steve on 20x leverage shorting Ethereum, 172% gain. The entry at 1,441. So you entered off the confirmation break. So awesome job there, man. Good job. All right, cool. Ari again, 98% gain, 10x leverage. Chris LC, looks like he made a little chart. Let's check this out. 100x leverage. This guy went from like 1x leverage to 100x leverage. These are all basically 300% gains. Awesome job, man. Keep it up. Be very careful with that leverage, please. Ari, 10% gain off of Ethereum long, 10x leverage. Good job, man. 1% capture. Jeremy, 97% gain, 20x leverage. Easy Lou, trading off of KNC, 64% gain, 20x leverage, and 122% gain. Frost Meme, 30% gain, 27% gain, and 46% gain with 20x leverage. And EOS trade, 20x leverage, 51% gain. And lastly, we got RG7290, 8% gain, man. Or 9% basically. Good job, man. Longing Cardano. I'm guessing that was with us this morning. So good job, man. All right, let's dive into the charts, see what we can find. And yeah, all right, cool. Let's get in there. Alrighty then. So let's go to the DXY because what happened was basically what we expected. So on Friday, I was saying that we'd probably double bottom here. And when we do, we'd create a new formation from its technical target. We hit its technical target and we started creating resistance. So now we're starting to build another triangle, asymmetrical triangle formation here. We did have a little bit of support bounce off this price action here. You can see here if we were to pull out a horizontal array, all this price action here we started using it as support. However, it's not very strong support, so we could break down below it and use this uptrend level support as support again and drag this out as a formation. And then tomorrow's news will dictate whether we break to the upside or the downside, which most likely be a break to the upside. Because it's bullish news for the DXY, but we'll see what happens, see how people react to it. Never assume, always react, okay? All right, so we got that's going on with the DXY. The S&P 500 is going to lose a lot of its strength if the if they actually end up increasing the rates again, and we could end up seeing it come back down to 3,740 again, retest this level. So just prepare for that mentally. I don't trade this, but it's good to keep an eye on it because it's Bitcoin's price action correlates really strongly with the S&P. Let's jump over to Ethereum really quick. We were looking at this as the technical target, this white line right here. We pretty much hit it spot on. We were worried about support here. We got the support bounce. It acted as rejection. We were worried about support here. We're currently having consolidation here. And this is looking at the daily chart. If we break it down on the hourly chart really quick, we can see we have a inverse head and shoulders trying to form. These are bullish. They usually are reversal patterns. So basically, we just need to see price action above 1355. If we see price action come up, use this as support. You can enter a long position if you like, and then the technical target would be right above here. So this will most likely bring us to 1423 again, but this will act as resistance most likely. So just prepare for that because we'll come in, probably consolidate around this level right here at 1,380, just a little bit, and then continue up to around the target, and then most likely see it as act as resistance and start building a new formation for us to trade off of in a macro sense. But yeah, short term things are looking bullish for Ethereum right now. Just pay attention to that. If you're in a short position, if this breaks to the upside, this will be the moment where you want to close that short position from the last formation that we were looking at. Let's go over to Bitcoin's chart. Actually, let's go over to my primary chart really quick. So we were trading off of this during the Trade Hunting Monday call. We basically saw the inverse head and shoulders. We were going to enter here, but I decided not to enter this trade. We used Bitcoin's movement for altcoin trades to find better risk-reward ratio trades because the risk-reward ratio wasn't really in my favor for the technical target because the technical target was actually around here, and that actually met with this downtrending level of resistance. So I was concerned about the resistance being undercut and the risk-reward ratio being a 1-to-1. So mathematically, you need to have a really good win rate in order to be a profitable trader, only trading 1-to-1s, right? So we basically moved over to Cardano, and we saw a better risk-to-reward ratio. We got a 1-to-3, hit our technical target, made some decent money off that. So congratulations for those who followed me on that in today's call. Honestly, that was really easy money. But yeah, going back to Bitcoin chart, yeah, we have this inverse head and shoulders play out. We hit technical target, and now we're building a new formation to dictate whether or not we'll continue going up or not. The one thing I'm worried about, so go back to this chart. Let's go over to the daily chart really quick. So this is what I'm worried about for Bitcoin. So we need to have price action close above 19,400 on the daily charts as much as possibly can. The reason being, so we have a daily candle close below it. It gives 19,400 the opportunity to act as resistance. And if that acts as resistance on the daily, then we could see price action come all the way down to around like 15,000, where this downtrend level of support is right here. And like absolute worst case scenario, I can see going down to like 13,900. What we have basically is a countdown. If I pull up this measuring tool on the daily, a countdown for us to break this downtrend level resistance right here. We got about 10 days. So this weekly candle is going to basically dictate whether or not we break this downtrend level resistance or not. We'll have enough momentum to break this as a W, or if we're just going to plummet. So we have to be very, very careful. If we end up seeing 19,400 act as resistance on the daily, then we could see Bitcoin come down at pretty low levels. So just prepare for that. If you'd rather just not be in the market for the next 10 days, then I fully understand. But like basically, if we end up seeing this downtrending level of resistance act as support, we'll see a very, very bullish event. If this acts as resistance, however, we could see us retesting this downtrending level of support. That's been our support level since confirmed support level since May of 2021. So just keep your eyes out on that. Yep, it'd be fantastic if this candle closed as a dragonfly candle and we just end up pumping up, but it's not up to me, right? It's up to the market. So we just react to whatever the market gives us. Yeah, that's pretty much everything in terms of Bitcoin. We have no short-term price action really to report other than right after we trade this inverse head and shoulders, where right now we're building a new formation to dictate whether or not we have this act as confirmed resistance right now, or we end up building a different formation, like a pennant formation, a continuation formation that helps us bring us to higher levels again, and then we can trade off of that. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's everything. On-chain data shows I was looking at the Mt. Gox information, and it does show that they have not released the funds yet. It has not updated in Glassnode. So we pull up the information here, and you can see, yeah, they still haven't released the funds. They still have roughly 137,000 Bitcoin still to be released to the victims of the scam. So, and just so you guys know, like, this in itself isn't really that bearish. It's just the news relating to it that ends up causing the bearish event, because this is about 8% of the average trading volume for Bitcoin. So it's not that big of a threat in terms of Bitcoin's price action. It's nothing like what happened with Ethereum's merge, where all those funds that were locked from staking that were released, that caused all the amount of sell pressure that we saw with Ethereum. That's because there's people that had their funds locked for years, right? And waiting for this Ethereum merge so they can have their funds unlocked while they're staking it for passive income. So yeah, there's some holders that are like the 5 world's biggest holders were staking their Ethereum in there. So it makes sense to have us see some insane sell pressure for Ethereum. And we already hit the technical target for Ethereum's breakdown. So now we're just waiting on whatever we see in the charts, like, to dictate whether we'll continue to go down or if we're going to go up. But right now things are looking bullish short term for Ethereum. Yeah, that's everything I got for you guys. Tomorrow we're going to announce another winner for those who subscribe to us. What we're going to do, instead of giving away a free course, is I'm going to give a free session for the Trade Hunting Monday calls, which happens around like 9:30 Eastern Standard Time every Monday. So I'll let you guys jump in for free for those who win the raffle at the beginning of each week. And tomorrow we're going to announce that winner, so you guys can make some profits with us while we trade in the session. But yeah, that's everything I got for you guys. Have yourself an amazing day. I appreciate you guys who watched this far. Please like and subscribe to help with the algorithm. And yeah, thanks a lot. Bye, guys.